What's up, y'all? This is me breaking in a 2023 Polaris Sportsman 1000 Highlifter edition in the worst mud holes I know of at Rancho. Let me know if I missed some mud holes. I think I got them all in here. But this bike belongs to my buddy, this quad belongs to my buddy Richard. I did the snorkels for him and checked out the vent lines, a couple other things, and he was like, go test it real good, make sure it's ready to go for this weekend. So I took it out to the worst mud I could find naturally, so shout out to Richard for letting me rip his brand new machine. Really impressed with it. It did great. I had a 850 Highlifter. If you haven't seen those videos, search my channel. I've got a ton of videos on those. This thing's a lot of fun, and I kind of, put it through its paces in this video, and I give you my opinions along the way.
Richard's gonna kill me.
I just said on the video.
So that was definitely impressive. It's got an incredible amount of torque and traction. It doesn't water really as easy as I expected for having so much power, but you got to remember it's got this big heavy bumper and winch way out front and heavy tires, so it makes it harder to pull the front end up. You come down, in that video I set it down about as gently as possible. I was about full throttle when the front tires hit the ground, and it's still completely bottomed out. All right, so here's the real test. You know that my Can-Am can go through this side, but it can't really go through that side. So I expect we'll need to use the winch any minute now, but we'll give it a shot. Spacing is kind of close on these tires, so when you got this kind of power, it doesn't even matter. This hole might look watery, but I'm telling you, it is one of the nastiest holes out here. I buried the Can-Am right here. It's definitely wetter than when I tried it, so I'm able to paddle a little bit more. I am cheating and pushing off the side.
This is why they call him Mud Puppy.
Well, that is a torquey son of a bitch. That was a workout. Yeah, so what's nice about that clay hole is the washout is right here. So you can go play in the clay, get dirty, then come get clean right away. Christy's gonna rinse hers off now. I don't think she knows how deep it is though. Yeah, it's pretty deep. So now we're gonna see how far we can go on the creek this way. Last time we went the other way. Really freaking pretty. If it was mine, I would keep going.
Hey, you gotta get to the washout first.
It's got a lot of traction, but it's also got a lot of ass. Dude, this is some nasty climb outs. This is a fucking spot. It's kind of a new to me area at Rancho, and boy, I really like it. It is some nasty mud, and it's real close to that pretty creek that I like. Nice. That thing made it look easy. Those tires are badass. A lot of clearance. Good things about this thing: excellent torque, excellent power, shoots a rooster tail like nobody's business, excellent factory mud tires, really good clutching, really good cooling. By the way, the air doesn't go in here, right? The air comes out of here. So if you're cruising, you do feel that heat blowing across you. You also feel heat out of the belt exhaust. All right, doing the post-ride inspection on this Sportsman. Went deep a couple times today, a lot of mud and water, so I want to check everything, make sure there was no contamination. Airbox looks really good. There's literally no sign that any dirt or mud got in there anywhere. Rear diff oil looks nice and clean, not milked. This is the sub-trans fluid. That looks pretty good. And let's check the engine oil. These cases have a really funny finish on them after the clay got rinsed off. Nice and clean. Good, good, good. You gotta check your oils a lot on this motor, especially the engine oil. My buddy, who's a dedicated Polaris mechanic, calls these motors one and done. You get water and oil once, you sink them once, forget about riding the rest of the day, start shopping for a used motor. So a few times I did notice the back end of the machine would float. I was trying to figure out what's going on there, and I think I figured it out. This belt box is a huge amount of buoyancy. So are these big pipes.